9 forecast.
And the fine weather will continue for the rest of this Tuesday. Here's a live look outside from the top of Wintergreen Resort. It's a good day for skiing. You can see some fair weather clouds, some cirrus clouds up above, and that will make for a nice sunset for the 5 o'clock hour. But you can see down the slopes, we're seeing dry conditions up above, but this will change in a hurry by tomorrow morning. A little bit of a wintry mix of snow and ice over to even a cold rain across the higher elevations as well. Details on that in a moment, but right now your midday numbers are in the 40s, mid to upper 40s. Will come up a few more degrees into the 50s by mid-afternoon. So dry conditions for now on NBC 29's live Doppler radar network. We have our fair weather friend, high pressure. It will keep us dry for most, if not all of tonight, but our focus goes back to the southwest. Here's that growing area of severe weather across the Gulf Coast states from coastal Texas into Louisiana and Mississippi. Tornadoes are likely down this way, but all of this is going to be pointed in our direction by tomorrow morning. We're going to be on the cooler side of it initially, so it will bring us a brief wintry mix over to a cold soaking rain. And since that system is going to go to the north and west, at least the center of it, there are numerous expansive areas of snow and ice alerts, winter weather advisories, winter storm warnings from New Mexico all the way through the Great Lakes into New England. That extends more than 2,000 miles. And look at this. This just in. The National Weather Service has now issued a winter weather advisory as of noon for the Blue Ridge Mountains and the Shenandoah Valley. But this does not go into effect until 5 a.m. tomorrow through 4 p.m. on Wednesday afternoon. This is the corridor most favored to see a little bit of a wintry mix and perhaps a little bit of accumulation. So for now, severe weather stays across the Gulf Coast. For our area, let's take a look at it hour by hour. Let's break it down. Here's today, 3 p.m., temperatures upper 40s to mid 50s. And then overnight, the clouds fill in. It's going to get near freezing. Stop the clock at 7, 8 in the morning. A wintry mix of snow, sleet, and freezing rain over to a cold rain in 24 hours from now. You can see that heavier rainfall across the region, maybe holding on to pockets of ice for the Shenandoah Valley and the Blue Ridge Mountains, but it's going to be rain area wide. Here's 5 p.m. on Wednesday. We're well above freezing in the upper 30s and the lower 40s. Okay, so looking at the snowfall potential, it's not impressive. There could be a light slushy accumulation the closer you are to the Blue Ridge Mountains and the Shenandoah Valley, enough for slick areas. And the glaze of ice is mostly going to be confined across the spine of the Blue Ridge Mountains and into the Allegheny Highlands. So places like Wintergreen, there could be a glaze of ice on those tree branches before it begins to melt in the afternoon with a ½ inch to an inch of rain. So it's a soaking cold rain for Wednesday into Wednesday evening. Here's your forecast in the 50s today. A messy mix over to a cold rain on Wednesday. There could be some school delays. We'll see about that tomorrow morning. 50 on Thursday and dry and breezy. 45 on Friday and drying out and staying on the milder side this weekend. And even into next week, the last few days of January look to be above average, but there are some signs that as we go towards the first weekend of February, it may get colder around here. Jared?